this video, we'll take you through the new online fact find form. Right now, you may not have the fact find form enabled. If you go into the lending tab and you see a note such as this, which says that your account's not quite ready, or alternatively, if you're in a loan app and when you look in the loan app at the top right, it shows this message. What that means is that you need to notify Advisor Services that you'd like to get access to the online fact find form so that they can set this up for you. This process is fairly straightforward. All you need to do is prepare an email to them, attach a copy of your logo, and note your background color that you normally use for MyCRM, and also your main business phone number through, and any other details that you think are relevant. Please send that through to the Advisor Services team at NZFSG, team@nzfsg.co.nz, and they will go ahead and get the fact find form set up for you. Okay, so once you've got your account set up with Advisor Services, when you create a brand new loan application, you'll now see that the client fact find form option is available in the top right hand corner up here. There are two options here. You can either invite or view. If you haven't sent a fact find form out yet, then your first option is to invite somebody. So if you click on invite, you've got the option to invite a client to do a fact find, request a client to complete specific fact find questions, or review the client fact find. We're going to start by inviting a client to do a fact find. And what this will do is it will automatically bring through the applicant's details, their email address, which you should have already filled in, their mobile phone number. This is important because this information will be used to verify your customer, and a message that you want to send. This can obviously be customized to whatever you'd like to send. You can of course update any of these details if you need to, but if you're good to go, then simply click send invite and this will send the invite to your customer. Your customer is going to receive an email like this in your company colors, as per the colors you provided the Advisor Services team and the logo that you provided them. It will have the message that you've entered in here, and then a little bit of detail about the content here, and your phone number and email address here. Your customer will click on complete your profile, and that will open up the website for them to enter in their details. Okay, so the first thing they'll see is this button, Let's Get Moving. This will take them through and it will verify an SMS code to their phone. And that's why it's important that you have entered their correct phone number in. So I've received a code here and I will enter that in and then log into my profile. Great, and again you see the colors and the logo match up with the colors and logo that you have provided, and it's customized to your look and feel. Okay, and the first thing your customer is going to see here is a main screen which details any information that has already been completed. So they can look through and see, for example, that they have some completed details for their personal details, some details about their home, but most of the sections are uncompleted, and they can work through each of these sections to fill in all of the information. Any information that you've entered into MyCRM will automatically have come through. So for example, let's click on your household. What best describes your current household? So I can go single with dependent children and choose that I have one child, and then save and close that. And so all of that information will flow back through immediately into MyCRM for you to see. Let's go through some of the other sections. So for example, if they want to complete their assets information, do you have any assets? Yes. And we can go add an asset. I'll add a vehicle here and choose a motor vehicle. It's a Holden Commodore 2004 and its value is 15,000, and I can put more info in here. We can save that, and you'll see as you add the assets it shows your total asset values in here. You can save and close that section. And we can work through all of these sections one by one to provide all of the information. Of importance as well as the supporting documents, the customer can actually upload and attach any supporting documents into this section, which is very handy for you. You may wish to provide some instruction in your email as to any documents particularly that you want them to upload so that they know to do that. When they've finished, they will hit I'm ready, send for review. They don't have to complete everything. They could complete just some of the sections. Once they've hit that, it will notify you that they have submitted it back to you. and then it just shows them a status on their dashboard that they have completed their profile, and now it's in the stage for you to consider and go from there. It also gives them a bit of detail as to how the overall process works. They can review that, and of course, as mentioned before, it's got your details at the top and your logo and background color here. Once your client has completed their fact find details and submitted them, you will see this email that comes through to you to let you know that you can now review their file. You should then open up MyCRM, find the contact, so Brian Rogers in this example, and then if you click into the lending tab, you'll see the online fact find form is active for this user. If you then view, edit the loan application, then you'll see any of the information. So for example, you'll see that asset that I've entered in there and any of the other information that Brian might have entered into the fact find. You can view that fact find form yourself if you wish to have a look at it in detail. If you click on view and then choose the applicant Brian and click review fact find, it will take you through into the same link that Brian would normally see. You will need to log in with your username and password for authentication reasons. Simply enter your username and your password and then click on next to proceed. And this will open up the exact view that your client would see in the client fact find. It just notes that it's you coming in and you're about to view Brian's profile page. So that will open up into this main overview screen. You can edit, modify the information, or you can just literally click through and review that information. And one of the other options available to you when you generate a fact find is to request a client complete specific fact find sections. If you click on this and then choose your applicant, so for example Brian again, you can actually choose specific sections for them to complete. So for example, if you know all of these details but you'd really like them to enter their assets, liabilities, income, expenses, and provide their supporting documents, you could do that. And you could also leave a note here for the documents, please provide payslips. And then you just hit send, and that process works the same as a normal fact find, except the client will only see these sections and be asked to complete them. And when you review the fact find form, you'll see those sections are only completed. Thank you for watching this video.